And welcome to a quick tutorial on the page load time component within the system. The page load time component can be found within the Site Audit section of the software, and you can access it either by using the quick drop-down menus on the Site Audit tab itself, or by loading the Site Audit section and using these expandable panels to locate the component you want. And this is how the component is laid out. You have a component title, a system score, a component description, and a task status, which will analyze the data within the component and give you an idea of why your site has been given a particular score for this individual component. Then the data itself is laid out in this component as a dynamic chart. We call them dynamic charts because you can get them to update on the fly by either changing the datasets you wish to display using these filters, or simply clicking within the chart legend here. And you'll notice if I do this, the chart will update dynamically, and you can see that the y-axis on the left here is changing to accommodate the smaller subsets of data. You can also change the date range down here, or show exact or trend data using this tick box. The other thing to be aware of is that you can download these charts as PNG or SVG image files, and if I do this, you'll see that the system will save the exact same view I had on screen at that particular time. The other thing to mention about this component is that it will tell you when it should next be updated. Page load time is part of our daily health check, hence the updates you see here. There is also some indication of how easy or difficult it would be to correct any issues identified. And finally, if you would like further information, you can click on this Optimize tab here, and you'll be provided with some help text and a link to a YSlow plugin for Firefox, which will examine your home page's source code and provide some advice on improvements you could consider to improve your page load speed. You can also add some data-stamped notes and mark the task status accordingly, which will then be reflected in the workload section of the system. And that's the page load time component. It is included in the software as it was considered to be a ranking factor by Google, certainly from 2010 onwards, and most SEOs will want to keep an eye on this and monitor it over a reasonable period of time. It is especially useful if, for example, you're planning or have just completed any website redesign work and want to monitor the homepage and make sure that the new designs do not have a negative effect on the load speed. If you have any ideas as to how we could improve this component, then by all means click on the feedback form here and send it in as an idea, and we will log each feature request, and if we feel the idea will add further value to our users, we will add it to our product roadmap. Thanks for listening.